say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Chicago Bulls here at their home, United Center. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. So a moment now to see the story for Stephen Curry.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bulls, Giddey is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Smith, and it's Buzelis in at the 3. When it comes to this time of the season, Graham, what are teams most focused on?
For BA, it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time.
Warriors trail by 7. Giddey is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Jalen Smith, and it's Vucevic in at center. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 ball. Buzelis grabs the board.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Picked by Vucevic. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Vucevic has got 10.
Yeah, nice play by Buzelis, breaking down the defense and finding his team a shot.
Smith against Butler. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jalen Smith. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
First one falls for him. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. The shot by Buzelis no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Curry. Outside Podziemski. Here's Butler, covered by Smith. Back to Podziemski. Outside Curry. Over Giddey. Curry's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Giddey scanning the floor. From 11 feet away. No good. A bit long that time. Warriors trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Smith outside. Chicago passing it around. White on Down the wing, defended by Podziemski. White, good. White's got 10.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Outside, Green. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Green with a screen on Giddey. White with the steal. Pass to Giddey. And here is Vucevic. Six to shoot. White for three. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. And now a 10-point Bulls lead.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You take a look at Curry. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
White. The Warriors pull it in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back over to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Stan, one thing the Bulls know they have to improve is their interior defense.
Well, B.A., look, last year the Bulls right at the bottom in opponents' points in the paint. They've got to form a functional wall and keep intruders at bay.
And so he makes both from the line. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
That one goes. Count it. 12 points for Nikola Vucevic.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Curry. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Giddey passes to Smith. Right side, White. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Vucevic. Green with the defensive effort. Stolen by Giddey. And he gets the bucket. Giddey's got 11.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
To the middle. Here's Butler. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Giddey with a screen on Butler. Pass to White. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Some changes for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Herder comes in for Buzelis. And it's Trey Jones in for White. Picked by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Giddey. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Curry. He's got 13. And again, no good by Golden State.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Smith finds Herder. Jones feels it out. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Bulls lead by 21.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
To win the drought, and it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Back to Herder. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And here's Butler outside. Counted from distance. Butler's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Herder passes to Giddey. Back to Herder. 4-3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target with the 3. Bulls leading by 22. Giddey with it. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Herder. Giddey passes to Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Tough to guard in there, but I don't know if it was smart to foul Smith there. He's a good foul shooting big.
Jalen Smith, 2 shots.
That's good from Smith.
Yeah, a solid rotational big man. Jalen Smith understands his role on this team. Rebound, defend, score a bit.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Lyles comes in for Jimmy Butler. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Moody is subbed in for Podziemski.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Now here's Moody. Tight defense on him. Got it. Moody's got his first points in this one.
Well, not really much you could do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Smith finds Herder. Now here's Giddey. And the layup falls. Giddey's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Kuminga. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one misses. Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Herter, and it's Kobe White in for Giddey. And Golden State also making a switch. Milton is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Bulls leading by 23. Outside White. Pick by Vucevic from downtown. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:51 left in the 3rd quarter. And stolen by Williams. Back to Jones. And the layup is good off the glass. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
1:19 left to play in the 3rd. That one falls.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Chicago has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. White with a screen on Milton. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Kuminga. And it's rejected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Outside Jones. Williams from long range. Pure from 3-point range. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Milton. Uses the glass on the layup. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Jones. Just 5 on the clock.
Golden State foul. Trace Jackson Davis.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
4th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And so Vucevic nails both of them. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Chicago ahead, running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for the Warriors, Butler out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Trayce Jackson-Davis. And it's Moody in at the 2. 11 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lyles. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
And here's Huerter. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's White. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
That's good from White. Well, Coach, when you think about the NBA's steadiest contributors, Kobe White deserves a mention.
He sure does, B.A. Players like Kobe White are the foundational pieces that every team needs. He makes smart plays, and he's so consistent. You almost take it for granted.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. Pass to Collins. Now here's Huerter. And Butler with the block. And he lobs it up to the rim. White with the steal. Huerter with it. Kuminga defends. Chicago passing it around. Williams passes to Huerter. Over Kuminga. And there's Huerter. That's good on the assist from Williams. Huerter's got 19 points. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Butler, and that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Yeah, Butler's getting whatever he wants right now. He knows how to dissect the defense as well as anyone.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Smith comes in for Williams. Booz Ellis is checked in for Huerter. And Giddey's subbed in for White. And Golden State also making a switch. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Lyles. From deep, Giddey. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson-Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Moody. Outside Butler. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league. with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, B.A. But, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
And every year, we're seeing Jones take more threes. He barely took any his first 2 seasons.
Butler surveying the floor. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Giddey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Trayce Jackson-Davis picks one up. A 6'8" point guard. Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
No good on the free throw. Stan, when you look at Josh Giddey's game, how would you best describe it?
Well, B.A., he's a triple-double threat. Taller playmaker, sees the floor well, can rebound. I love his versatility.
And he's good on the second. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve. Well, this is what this team wants from Smith on offense, using his height to rescue the miss and finish strong.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Stolen by Giddey. And here's Jones. He's covered by Curry. Here's Giddey. Five on the clock. Here's Jones. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Jones has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Outside Butler. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And here's Jones. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Curry lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 19 points.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Smith finds Giddey. Over Moody. Out to the right wing. Butler against Smith. Pass to Vucevic. Good work defensively by Jackson-Davis. The Warriors have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Count that one.
Well, he's put that first half behind him, and looks like his confidence is back.
Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Chicago passing it around. Smith passes to Vucevic. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Well, there's that playmaking ability on display. Butler is such an unselfish teammate.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Now here's Giddey. Jones sets a screen. To the wing, right side. Fades back. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. The kick out, Curry. Pass to Butler. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Here's Vucevic. Smith outside for three. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in the game. Curry with it. He's picked up by Jones. Jackson Davis with the bucket. Jackson Davis has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Down low. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game. Now Curry, pass to Butler. Up and over Smith. Butler can't get it to go.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
Outside Jones. And here's Vucevic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Herter comes in for Smith, and it's Kobe White in for Jones. And that one falls for Vucevic.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
2 minutes.
Bogdanovich against Herter. Up top, Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Vucevic answering the 3.
Pass to Green. Back to Butler. Green, a screen. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
White for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Nikola Vucevic.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Outside Butler. Butler can't get that one to fall. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to White. Soft touch off the glass.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Thanks so much, Vooch. A balanced attack tonight. How helpful is getting contributions from everyone?
We need that. You know, we're not a team that has, 2 or 3 like superstars that are just going to come in every night and get us 25 a game. So we need, contributions for everybody, and that's why we have to play that way. We have to play for each other, share the ball, try to help each other get going, and that's the only way for us to be good offensively. When we try to create for our own, it never works, and I think we learned from that. So tonight was a good example when we move the ball, when we play for each other, and hopefully we can keep that up.
Sharing was key. Thanks, Nicola.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.